Hey everybody, it's Rob from Flailthroughs. I am home from the hospital, and thank you to everyone for your well wishes and your kind words and your everything for all the support I've seen. It's really, it's really very kind of all of you. As you can tell, I'm kind of tired. It kind of happens when a little robot lobster roots around in your guts, but they took out a gallstone the size of a golf ball, which I'm told was the largest the surgeon had ever seen. It was blocking off my pancreas, which is why I was in such horrible pain when I went in. And the gallbladder is also gone, and it's an above-average sized incision because the gallbladder itself was also enlarged. So, yeah, that was a thing. I am back on solid foods, though, and after eating very little otherwise leading up to this, that is so nice. But, yeah, I am home. Also, it looks like I will actually qualify for Medicaid, so this will not be probably a completely crippling medical bill for me. So I think things are going to be more or less okay. If there are any disasters in the wind, I will obviously keep everybody updated, but just like I said, thank you all for your support. Thank you for hanging with my brother, who is wonderful. While I was out, he did a lot of fun things with the game. I watched the videos he did, and it's funny to see how, self-conscious he is about that one space round. They lost like 13,000 to 100 because, he can only do so much because he doesn't know what's up, but yeah, at one point the rest of his team just stopped trying, and that's why he was getting focused so hard. So, it wasn't just him, so, he's great. He is just great, and to keep traffic rolling for the channel was just a marvelous thing for him to do. I am so lucky to have the family I have. But thank you to everyone for the support you've offered and for everything you've told me, and all the well wishes. There will be material coming up. I'm not quite up to getting back to playing, but I have a round I had prepared and ready to render before I went in the hospital that will turn up here sometime soon. MS Bop, aka Maelstrom, has actually done some episodes here that he is sending me so I can get them posted, and we're gonna get back to a regular update schedule as best we can. But obviously, I am going to focus on healing first, because it's going to take me a while to get better from all these various, incisions and things. But, I'll tell you this, without going into, hopefully, TMI details. The worst part of this, pain-wise, was not the actual surgery, but the catheter. If I had not had to have a catheter, I would probably be feeling twice as good now as I otherwise am. Dang, that was painful. But I'll tell you this, if you are ever in the Baltimore area and you need to not die, I recommend Good Samaritan Hospital. Everyone there is very friendly and very kind and very helpful. And I think it is the best experience I could possibly have had with something like this. Besides the size of the gallstone and the incision, I was also the record holder for the nurse in the ER who told me I had the worst case of pancreatitis she had seen working the ER in 10 years. So, yeah, I was breaking all kinds of records, just not in a very good way at all. Oh, man, right before the one procedure they did, my IVs started leaking. They needed replaced. I was so dehydrated, they were having trouble getting a line into me, so before they got one that worked, I got stabbed in my hands, my arms, my feet. The procedure itself was a dream compared to that. But, yeah, so trying not to blather too much, but I've got some very old round footage I can throw up behind this. It'll probably be in Japanese. It's so old. And I'm just going to run with it because it'll be there. And call this the update for today. But yeah, for all of your kindness and all of your concern and for sticking with me and with my channel and with all of that while I was away, thank you so much. Thank all of you. And yeah, I may try and do some stuff with Jay, with my brother, sometime. I have a few ideas as to ways we could do a couple of things together while I'm still in recovery. So we'll see if that comes to pass at some point. But he's worn out, I'm worn out. It may be a little bit yet, but we'll have stuff coming. And I think Bop is even going to do the weekly update video, because I just know some fantastic people. There's no way around it. I could never have made it as far with Flailthroughs as I have without the support of so many wonderful people, and I am so grateful. And like I said, I know I'm a little low-key here. I know I'm kind of beat, but I'm kind of beat. I was cut up yesterday, and I'm just now home. So let me tell you, I have never tasted anything quite as good as the first solid food I'd had in about a week. Dinner was sesame chicken at the hospital, and that was delicious. But yeah, I'm gonna be okay. And thanks again to everybody for worrying about me. And I'm just gonna let however much there is left of the round I put under this to play. And that is gonna do it for us for tomorrow's, Thursday's Gundam Battle Operation 2 update. And I will see what happens from here. But yeah, thank you all again. You are great. And until I talk to you next time, everybody take care and have fun. Later! So if you usually watch my stuff, this is where the stinger generally goes, but I may be too tired to forget to cut it out and stick it past the end of the round, so who knows where you'll actually see it in the video. Should be interesting.